Good morning. I am currently in Harpers Ferry. I'm about to run for 4 hours on the Appalachian Trail. I'm at a friend's house. I'm at Uncle and Aunt Donna's house. It is so windy today. Gusts up to like 20 miles per hour. So unfortunately, I won't be able to run in my race outfit. Luckily, the sun is kind of out. I'm really hoping I don't get too warm in the leggings and long sleeve. But I just don't know what to expect. The weather's kind of tricky for me to plan for today. I hope to get started by 11:30. So I have about 18 minutes to kind of get settled in and warmed up. For 4 hours, I was going to really just attempt to go 20 miles. And I might get 20 miles. I just don't know what the trail's going to look like. It has more vert going south than it will me coming back home. If I hit 2 hours and I'm feeling okay, then I might be able to run a little bit more that way because it's going to be easier when I turn around. I have no idea how this is going to go. I would be happy if I got 18 miles. I'm pretty nervous. It's like a trail I've never ran on before. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. And honestly, nobody has told me like, oh my God, you're doing that alone. Like, I've surprisingly not had anybody tell me that it's a dumb idea. I'm nervous, but I'm also not too nervous. I'm very excited to get this done. I've been waiting to run my big run here the whole training block. Once I figured out like, oh my gosh, the Appalachian Trail, like that would be perfect. Once I figured that out, I've just been waiting for this back-to-back days of Harpers Ferry. It's literally here. My race is in 3 weeks from today. This is the biggest training run I'll have. I need to run strong today. I did a 15-minute treadmill run yesterday. I felt super strong. It was a slow jog. Like, I didn't really get tired at all. Everything felt good except my ankle. So I really rubbed that out and it actually feels pretty solid today. My knee felt great yesterday on the run. I didn't even feel it at all. So I'm really hoping that we keep that up because even Wednesday when I ran 6 miles on the trail, it felt really nice. I also am trying to remember, like, I was out for 3 hours and 43 minutes on a run a couple weeks ago. So I know I can be out there for 4 hours. I'm just gonna try this time to be a little bit more consistent with my running because then I only got 13 miles. So I'm trying to get 5 more miles. I think I can do it. I wore these on the 6 mile trail run I did the other day. They were brand new. I don't know if it's dumb to take these, but my green ones are filthy right now and I need to clean them. The first hour of that drive, I was cold because the heat in my car works, but the dial that changes the temperature broke. And so it spins, but it doesn't actually latch on to the settings. And when it broke, it was stuck on cold, which is actually fine because it's almost summer. But on those like cold mornings, when the sun isn't warming up the car, I'm freezing. I listened to a podcast on the Everyday Ultra. I listened to that basically the whole way here. Kind of like a little mental boost. And it was the one with Tara Dower. Love her. She has a YouTube channel. Huge inspiration to me. I listened to that and I got to learn a little bit more about certain things. And she's actually going to be attempting a fastest known time in August on the Appalachian Trail. It's actually kind of warm out, but I'm going to roll with the outfit I have just because of the wind. We're coming up on the halfway point in the AT where people take the, famous halfway picture. I love Harpers Ferry so much. Such a cute town. turned out to be very, very sunny, and so I really regret my outfit. I could fully be wearing shorts right now. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off, dude. Am I kicking myself, man, for wearing leggings? I just feel so silly. Like I should have known. Unless I'm gonna turn around or cut them off with a stick, I need to just suck it up. My Achilles are so tight. But this is like the biggest, steepest climb out of Harpers Ferry. I actually feel great. If it weren't for my extremely tight Achilles, I would really be killing it. But I mean, this is what we're working with. So, it's so beautiful out. So we're 1 hour in, which technically means we're about a fourth of the way. We should have a fourth of the miles. For the first 10 minutes, I was just kind of like figuring out where I was. So we only have 3.5 miles, but this is like the harder part. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be easier on the way back, I think. I think I can crank out another 5 miles in the next hour-ish. We'll see. Won't lie, I'm freaked out. I haven't seen a person in 45 minutes. I really wish I would see somebody, because that would make me feel a lot better. I also keep hearing listen to the wind. Like, the wind is so loud, and that's creepy, and it's making the trees crack, and I just had to stop because I was wigging out. I'm halfway-ish to, I'm going 9 miles, and then I get to turn around, and I'm gonna do it, so I just need to relax. I had to stop, though, before I lost it. Okay. Look at this fun little boardwalk. Oh, since we last spoke, I've seen 3 people going northbound, so that's cool. I'm wondering if that means that there's some sort of trail access coming up. Only one of them looked like he could be a through hiker. I almost tripped and fell. I didn't, so that's good. I actually feel like pretty good. We have about just barely 6 miles, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I really should run. It's flat right now. Please, somebody tell me how they've gotten their water bladder to not taste like straight up plastic. 1.25 miles until I hit 9 miles, and then I can turn around. Since Keys Gap, it's been pretty runnable, even though it's been uphill. It's been a very gradual incline. Stretching my calves, but it looks pretty rocky up here. So we'll see how the next mile goes. And that's halfway, right at this tree. I'm actually gonna sit for a second. Oh, halfway in 2 hours and 33 minutes. Oh, it's like meant to be, me and this tree. Oh, I feel good. Like, I mean, for 9 miles, I'm sore, but I can feel it. I'm getting better at this thing. For fuel, for this first whole 9 miles, all I've had was tailwind. Maybe like 250 calories. I would be drinking more, but I'm afraid to run out. So during the race, I'll probably drink more because there's gonna be like crew access. The tailwind makes my mouth sticky. I think I am just gonna drink the tailwind the whole time and potentially the whole race. I'm gonna bring other stuff. Like I have honey singer and goo, but I don't know, man. Like I'm really loving just only having to drink. The lower back hurts right now. It's the climbing. I don't know if I lean forward too much or if that's just the nature of all this climbing, but it's always my lower back that gives first, I feel like. I'm very much ready to be done. Oh, I have about a mile of uphill and then the majority of the rest of it is downhill, which is about 3.5 miles. So I really hope I'm done in about an hour, 3 hours and 43 minutes. I keep tripping and just smashing my big toes. Just left one, right one. I've never spent this long on a trail, and this is like the rockiest part right here. And I knew at the beginning, like I was going to really struggle when I had to come back to this. If I could quit kicking stuff, my feet probably would feel better. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. I threw my jacket in a bush near the beginning when I realized I overdressed, and you know, I'm curious if it's still there. Leave no trace. I know all about it, and you know what? I'm not gonna leave it there. I'm gonna pick it up. But I had to leave it there for about just a 4 hours. I wish I could see the train. I love when it comes through Harpers. Wait, I can see it, I think. There it is. Look what I found. Yay. 18 miles, my longest run. Actually I feel like, honestly, alright, except for my lower back. It's definitely gonna feel really good to sit and stretch for a second. Time to get these shoes off. Holy cow, man. Let's check out the big toe. You know, my toes could feel worse. I think I would love to live here near Harpers Ferry, or just like in Harpers Ferry. I think would be so much fun. Let's take this vest off. Woo! That was a huge confidence booster. I felt really, really strong all the way through the first half. And then, I mean, I was kind of like, oh, MG, I have 9 miles left. But for the most part, I was just like, instead of getting anxious about it, I just kind of put my head down and did it. And since I had already done that part, I knew what was easy and what was hard. And that was really helpful. And so all the way up to like 13, it's pretty easy. 13 to the end was hard. I only drank Tailwind, some regular water, and I had 3 peach rings because I started to get hungry. I really, really liked the peach rings. I have never had the peach rings, but they were really soft and easy to eat. 3 of them was 100 calories. I genuinely felt so mentally strong. And it's crazy, I was, and I mean, I talked about it in the video, like there was a part where I was like, it was like 4.5 miles in, and I was kind of like, how am I gonna do this? I'm scared right now. There's nobody, I haven't seen anybody in miles. I don't know if I can do this the whole way. And then I got close to Keys Gap, which I kind of forgot that I was going to pass through. And obviously there were a lot more people starting at Keys Gap to hike for the day. That was like the only part where I got scared. I was thinking on my run. So I've been taking, I talked about this in my last video, Magic Mind. And it's a nootropic for focus, matcha for energy, adaptogens, less stress, vitamins that you need daily for immunity. I took day 4 today. I was like really skeptical. Like the first 2 days, it was like, I'm not sure if I felt anything, but my mental state on my runs since drinking this, and just like my overall body feelings on my runs has felt so dialed in. I don't even know. The trail run, I ran 6 on Wednesday, and it was such a strong run. It gave me a lot of confidence for this run this weekend. And then this run went really well. And not just like I completed it, like I feel like my pace was pretty strong Wednesday and today. No noticeable like knee pain that was like very concerning. I've never really had back-to-back runs like that where my legs felt so good. I think if I stretch and roll and I do good stuff for the rest of the day, I think that I'm gonna be able to do pretty well on tomorrow's run. Could I have ran 12 more miles? 3 weeks me will live to tell the tale of what 31 miles feels like. I don't know. I know I can do it. It's gonna hurt, but I only have to do it once. I'm feeling really good. I've done all the work that I feel like I've been able to do. This run today was easier than February. I'm so excited. Good morning. So I'm about to go on my run today. It's 70 minutes. I had an orange and some of a honey stinger. I'm definitely tired and sore, but nothing hurts that I can currently tell. And it's a lot warmer out today. You know, funnily enough, this is actually exactly the place where I signed up for the 50K. I was sitting in the grass right here, and I don't know what came over me. I was journaling, and I guess I was like, oh my gosh, that's a good idea. My legs feel insanely good. It's so weird. I just ran 18 miles yesterday, and I actually feel really good. Just crazy to me. The bottom of my right foot is so tight. It really hurts. I have 3 miles. I've been walking quite a lot. I'm just doing whatever, honestly. I'm happy that I'm even running the day after that, so I'll take what I can get. And that's a wrap on the running. Oh, there's a deer. Look at him. I went on the run. I went the opposite direction, so I ran on the C&O Canal for a while because the Appalachian Trail is on there for like 3 miles. And then I stopped at the Appalachian Trail Visitor Center, and I got this shirt. It's from Wild Tribute, and I have another shirt by Wild Tribute that I love. The run was okay. Like, I didn't really have any knee pain. I had a little bit of like soreness, to be expected, but I felt amazing considering. This weekend has gone way better than I would have ever expected it to based on how any of my training went. I have a rest day tomorrow, but I am going to go home and drive home today and then just chill the rest of the day, chill tomorrow, do light movement. It's just crazy to me that we've made it to here. I feel like I've really struggled most of this whole training just with like being confident that I can do it, and now that this weekend is over, the hardest weekend, I feel like I can tackle the 50K, and I honestly, since I feel so good today, I feel like I can tackle the 50K without wrecking my body. Like, I'm gonna be sore, but I don't think I'll hurt myself, which is really, really comforting. And I might recover faster from the 50K than I thought. I don't know. I have some more running plans after the 50K, but I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and stay tuned because my race is 3 weeks away. I'll see you guys in the next one.